What's going on, everyone? It is go time. We are in the semifinals, winner take all, heads to the NBA in-season tournament championship. You got the Bucks and the Pacers on one side and the Lakers and the Pelicans on the other. Personally, I think it'll be the Bucks and the Lakers. I think that that's the storyline the NBA wants. I think that that would be the best outcome for the NBA as possible. Anthony Davis and LeBron James versus Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. You have Darvin Ham facing his old team in a championship environment. I don't think you could write a better story, right? So I definitely think that that is something that is in the Lakers' favor. Another big thing is that, the Lakers, look, they have done a great job of showing up for these in-season tournament games. I mean, we have talked about how much we wish the Lakers played every game like an in-season tournament game. The Lakers might have not lost a game this year. I mean, they're undefeated 5-0 in the in-season tournament, and it's because they have really showed up. They have really elevated their game. They're coming with that energy. They are clearly a team that wants to win this cup, and I think that they're a team that is very capable of winning this cup. They have basically the next two games are essentially home games for the Lakers. You got the Lakers in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a stone throw away from LA, and you're going to have a stadium packed with Laker fans that are cheering and hooting and hollering for the Lakers to get the job done. Anthony Davis is facing his old team. I'm expecting a big game from AD. I'm expecting AD to establish himself, dominate, and show like, hey, look, I made you guys. This is a game where guys need to show up, right? D'Lo, gotta come through. Austin Reeves was big for us in that third quarter against the Phoenix Suns and hitting that big shot in the fourth, even after he cooled down and kind of was struggling there in the fourth quarter. He hit the biggest shot of the game for the Lakers, the dagger for the Lakers. Talked about how much we need to have a D'Lo and Reeves showing up on the same game. We need a collective effort, right? We need everybody locked in, focused, and ready to go. We need guys to pick it up and not be just LeBron James and Anthony Davis reliant, right? Guys have to lock in and focus and play basketball. With a one-and-done type situation, you have many variables. You have many things. You don't have to be the best team. You just have to be the better team for one night, right? Lakers could play the Pelicans 100 times and win 99 out of 100. But if that one game is this game today, hey, hate to break it to you, you're going home and the other team is advancing, right? I do really like the matchup against the Pelicans. I had my concerns if the Lakers were to play the Sacramento Kings. I really wanted to play the Pelicans, and the Lakers are now playing the Pelicans, right? I think the Sacramento matchup was just a tougher matchup for the Lakers, especially for one game. I do believe that the Lakers in a 7-game series would be able to beat the Sacramento Kings, but I think in one game, I think Sacramento, they can spread you out so well. I think the Sabonis and AD matchup, for whatever reason, has been very challenging and very difficult for Anthony Davis. De'Aaron Fox is a lot more harder to contain than a Brandon Ingram, Zion, and McCollum. I know some people might think, like, wait, really? You really think? Yeah, absolutely. Just based on the guys that the Lakers have on this roster. Our point of attack guards and our defensive guards are not great. Right? So to have guys that have to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox, I think is a lot harder than a CJ McCollum, who's not like just super quick off the dribble. I think our guards can stay in front of him. And then as far as Zion and Brandon Ingram go, I mean, we have nothing but sizable, big perimeter wings, right? You got Cam Reddish, right? You got Jared Vanderbilt that you can throw on a Brandon Ingram and make things difficult, get into his chest. You could even throw a Christian Wood on him because he's not super quick, beating you off the dribble, just getting to the rim in a blink of an eye. No, he's more of like dribble, pull up, shoot over the top of the defender type guy, get to his spots. So I think that the Lakers have multiple guys, multiple bodies that they could throw at Brandon Ingram, slow him down, wear him down over the course of the game. Zion, right? LeBron James, you could have Anthony Davis kind of patrol the paint. My guess is that they kind of let Valanciunas kind of get and shoot as much outside as he wants, right? You don't want him getting the easy buckets, but like if he wants to take 10 threes, you kind of just let him and live with that and just keep an eye and keep Zion honest, right? Because look, Zion is the kind of guy that can really be a momentum changer, right? Valanciunas hits 3 threes, right? Like, yeah, that could change some momentum, but not to the level of like a Zion if he just hammers and yams over everybody and gets the crowd flipping from the Lakers side to the Pelican side, even for a moment. And now the team is riled up, and it just, you can really change the momentum. So you keep those guys honest, and you make a Murphy and a Herb Jones and a Valanciunas and Alvarado. You make those guys have to beat you, rather than a Zion and an Ingram and a McCollum. And if those other guys beat you, then those other guys beat you, right? I think that that's the best approach. I think you also have guys that you could throw at Zion, like a Rui Hachimura. Good size, good physicality, great lower center of gravity. He's a guy that, I think could bang with Zion, be physical with Zion. I think you could even throw him at a Brandon Ingram. Right? Now, the problem with Rui defending out on the perimeter is he's not really quick laterally. So he has a hard time defending those quicker players, those guys that are just twitchier and quick, sizable wings. But Brandon Ingram, like I mentioned, he's not this like super quick, just blow by you every play, every possession. He's capable of it, don't get me wrong, but I do think Rui could stay and keep up with Brandon Ingram. I also think that his size and physicality, I think, could give Brandon Ingram a lot of trouble. Kind of get into his chest, be physical with him, bump him around. Brandon Ingram's not going to be able to just move Rui out of the way. I think that is something that'd be great. Obviously, Anthony Davis, you could throw on Brandon Ingram and make things disruptive if you had to. Even put Rui on Valanciunas, right? We've seen Rui have success against like Karl Anthony Towns and Jokic. I think that he could hold his own against Valanciunas if you needed to, right? Again, if Valanciunas beats you, Valanciunas beats you, right? I'd much rather that and keep a Zion and keep, a Brandon Ingram honest and make them really have to work and make them things more difficult for them than like a Valanciunas and anyone else, right? But look, the Lakers have been excellent defensively. They're the number one defense team in the in-season tournament. I don't see them all of a sudden stopping that for this game. Obviously, the Pelicans are a team that they can get hot, right? And they can shoot the lights out. And they could really jack it up with the best of them. And so the Lakers are going to have to really just buckle down and do their job, right? I wouldn't be shocked if this is a real back and forth, up and flow type game where both sides are just kind of, one team's up 8 points, the next team's up 8 points, and it's just this back and forth. But I do expect come fourth quarter, Lakers locked down, focused, ready, defensively. They really pick it up, and they really bring it to them and be the team that they've been, which is the best fourth quarter team in the league, right? And close that game and then get ready to take on whoever wins that Pacers and Bucks game, which, again, I think it'll be Milwaukee. But look, I wouldn't be shocked at all if Indiana is that team. Indiana is historically good offensively. Historically good. They are also like historically bad defensively, but they could shoot the lights out and make things very difficult for the Milwaukee Bucks. I also don't think they have anyone that can really check Halliburton, and he could end up having a big game. So it is something to kind of keep an eye on. I wouldn't be shocked if the Lakers end up facing the Pacers. But they got to get the job done against the Pelicans first. They have to stay focused. They have to stay locked in, establish the tone immediately. Lakers have been very good at home this season, even in the regular season. I mean, everyone's played better at home. Even D'Lo and Reeves have played better at home compared to on the road. And even though this isn't crypto, the fact that you're going to have the home crowd, the home environment, the home atmosphere, right? You're going to have the fans rooting and in your corner as opposed to a Pelicans team. I think that that's going to be massive. And I think that could go a long way for the Lakers for this game. But, I need to see them get it done. We need them to be in this at the end. We need that Lakers and Bucks matchup. As I mentioned, if you could give the NBA some truth serum, there's no way that they want the Pelicans or the Pacers in this, right? Look, Tyrese Halliburton has taken the league by storm right now. He has been ridiculous. He's one of my favorite players to watch. He's just masterful. but he's not Giannis and Damian Lillard, right? You want the star power. You want the big names. You want the big blockbuster matchup. You want the potential preview for what could be the NBA Finals, right? No one would be surprised if the Lakers and the Bucks are both in the NBA Finals facing off in a 7-game series, right? How cool would it be to have that kind of precursor of that matchup in the finals of the in-season tournament? But look, Lakers have to do their part, just like the Bucks are going to have to do their part. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? Do you think the Lakers will get it done? Do you think the Lakers show up and lock it down? Do you expect a big game from AD? I need it. Again, you're playing your old team. Time to lock down. Time to focus. I need a monster game. If you were ever going to give us like that 40-20 game, this is it, right? This is that game where you just dominate. You show like, hey, you guys don't have anybody that can stop me and slow me down. You don't have nothing, right? Like, I need to see that. Pelicans can absolutely beat the Lakers if they don't do their job. Lakers got to do their job. But I expect them to. But do you feel the same way? Again, I ever feel whatever your thoughts are, let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you like this video, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.